What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is specifically dedicated to anyone who is just getting started selling books on Amazon FBA, thinking about getting started selling books, and you might be having some trouble with being gated selling books. So make sure you stick around through the whole video to learn how to possibly get you ungated on those books. What's up, guys and gals? My name is Kyle and I'm a full-time online reseller. The channel is dedicated to taking you guys on that journey. If you're new to watching, make sure you hit the subscribe button and follow along as we go through this journey of reselling together. You guys, I just started selling books on Amazon about 3 weeks ago, and so I'm not an expert at this, but I have reached out to a couple of different guys that have been selling for years on Amazon, okay? I went the other day and found about 40 books that I needed to send in to Amazon. You guys, the stack of books is right there. All right. And I am having the issue of when I try to list the book, it requires approval. And I've asked these guys, why is it requiring approval on books? From my understanding is anybody could sell books on Amazon. All right, so if you guys are new to Amazon and you're having the same trouble, I'm going to show you guys what I did to get past that on most of those books, okay? Let me show you guys what I did. I'm going to take just a random book right here off of this stack of books. You guys, about 50% of the books that I'm trying to list, I'm having this trouble with. So let's take this book right here, for example, Become America, and let me walk you through the steps. Okay, so the first thing that I do understand that if you're selling books on Amazon, there's apps that can list for you, but if you're new and you're trying to save money, like me, I'm just doing it through the Amazon Seller Central app. I scan the bottom of the book right there, and it brings it up on the screen, and you guys see it says requires approval. So I click on requires approval, and you can request approval. You hit OK, and it immediately tells you that you've been approved. But when you back out and you try to list it again, you notice it still says requires approval. So what I had to do to get around that was, let's jump over to the PC. Okay, you guys, I had to get on my personal computer and then get on the Seller Central app again. Once logged in, you go to the top left-hand corner and click Category and then Add a Product. I very slowly type in the ISBN right here on the search bar because, like I said, I don't have a scanner hooked up to my computer. I'm trying to save money. I'm doing this the cheap way. All right, it finds the book, and you guys notice it still says requires approval. So I hit the drop down, I select used, apply to sell, request approval again, and it automatically tells me once again that it is approved. Okay, I just did this on the cell phone, but it's like it didn't register it. All right, so I did it on the PC once again, and it says request approval. So now what I do is I jump back over to my cell phone and I rescan the book. And when it brings it up this time, you guys notice that it says sell. So I can actually sell the book now. When I click on the sell, it brings up the page where you could fill in all of your attributes, your price, your condition, all of that stuff. And then if you scroll down to the bottom, it says save and list. Okay, you guys, that is how I have gotten through most of these books. About 50% of the books that I've sourced are giving me some kickback on being gated or requires approval. Okay, and then after I spoke to a couple of these professionals, they had told me that there's only a couple of publishing brands that actually require like the invoice and stuff. I'm not sure why this is an issue. I'm hoping that once I sell a few books that this is not an issue. Right now it currently is. I've sent 3 boxes into Amazon. Hopefully the more that I send in, the less this happens. I must tell you guys though that it does not always work with one try. There's books that I've had to do that exact process 4 or 5 times. So I'll go to the cell phone, go to the PC, go back to the cell phone, go back to my computer, back and forth, and I've had to do that 4 or 5 times, and it's quite time consuming. I opened several tickets within Amazon, and they told me that this is not something that they help with. Is that true? I don't necessarily know, but if you guys are having trouble listing the books and you're running across this requires approval and it's not registering, try the way that I just showed you right there. Try it a couple of different times. Sometimes I've even had to do it, come back the next day and do it again, then it works. Okay, you guys, so it's not foolproof by any means, but it does help me get through those books that require approval. Doing it on the cell phone never seems to work. I always have to get on the web browser and request approval. I'm not sure what that's about either. You guys, if you guys enjoyed this video and you like the content, make sure you smash the thumbs up. I hope you followed the channel. Keep checking back for more tips on selling on eBay and Amazon. I'll see you guys next time.